Hey everybody, this is Max. I am the lead level designer and environment artist for Tanks of the Phoenix.
Hey everybody, I'm David Linder, and I'm the system designer, programmer, and all-around dad joke guy for Tanks of the Phoenix.
So last week we talked about kind of how we thought about the game, like how it originally started, and this week we kind of want to go into more of the story elements of the game, and also some of the questions we've been getting from friends and family um, about just basically about the game. So the first question we had from a lot of people is why the post-apocalyptia versus post-apocalyptia, and I think David had a good answer for that.
Yeah, this is just something that has really fascinated me. So everybody does post-apocalyptia, but the few stories that I've experienced that were in post-apocalyptia were just really kind of cool. This whole rebuilding um, after the end. Uh, this kind of actual hope beyond uh, the destruction, instead of just focusing on what destruction leads to. It was just really kind of a cool concept, and whenever I pitched it to Max, he seemed kind of excited about it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, man, I was all for it. I like the idea, especially too, because I think it's going to be so much more menacing when you see the hero asset tank versus the regular enemy tanks. I think they're going to be in for a rude awakening.
Oh yeah,
uh,
getting that
so
society up.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure. The next one was why a destructible environment and why tanks. Um, I'm sure, David, you have your thoughts on this. I'll kind of give mine, and then you can bounce off me if you want to.
Sounds good.
As far as like destructible environments, I mean, point blank, just because they're fun. It's
Right?
fun like, to go like even if it's like something like little in the game, man. Just to be able to break something in the game that you know you're technically not supposed to. Like you get in trouble for it in real life if you actually did it. There's something very appealing about that. And then I mean, come on, it's a tank, man. It's just like uh, I think that's like in everybody's fantasy somewhere where, yeah, I just want to drive a tank that has nitrous hooked up to the back of it essentially and just blast through some buildings. I mean, I don't know who would say no to that experience if they got the chance. Everybody would probably be like, oh yeah, oh yeah. So those are really the two main ones for me. And also too, and a lot, like I said, like a lot of the games I used to play growing up, like Star Fox, Battle Tanks, even Grand Theft Auto. I mean, that was some of the first things I did was grab a tank and just see what mayhem I could cause for everybody in the world.
Right? Oh gosh. Yeah, I absolutely loved the Just Cause 3 tank as well.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that's great.
just you could just wreck so much stuff, and I mean that was kind of our like whole deal with this game, is we were like, so we do not want to make a simulator. We want to make something fun, epic, and awesome, just like 80s over the top awesome.
Oh yeah, oh
And
yeah.
so, yeah, that's why we were like, yeah, we don't want to limit you on what you can destroy, as much as possible. Of course, you got processing limitations, but
Yeah, within reason,
yeah.
or within some reason, I should say.
Although we've gone pretty far as far as making stuff explode super awesome, like so.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be legendary. It's gonna be legendary.
Legend,
And I know.
wait for it. And I hope you're not lactose intolerant, because the next word is dairy.
Oh man. So another question that I think you and I have both been getting is why we named our game Tanks of the Phoenix, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
kind of goes into more story elements. So the main civilization that your hero belongs to is called the Phoenix Order, and the Phoenix Order created a task force called Tanks of the Phoenix, in which knights mounted tanks and defended their civilization against any of the three factions that came to oppose them. So we just named it after the task force, and I think it was a good decision.
Oh
I
yeah, yeah,
think it was a good decision.
yeah. Well, and the whole Phoenix thing. So because this is like post-apocalyptic society, and Phoenix, the actual mythical creature, rises from the ashes. It was just the most elegant story name that we were able to come up with, because you're rising out of the ashes of nuclear apocalypse, so like a phoenix.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think the society's doing pretty well for itself.
Right? Yeah,
Um,
yeah. So, yeah, and actually, so of course, this is all in stark contrast to the three different factions you're gonna battle. Like the first one is all about like pure chaos sort of freedom. Like they can do whatever they want.
it's the
Um,
chaos order, man. That's how they roll.
right? Just wait till I finish programming the boss for that level. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna
Yeah.
be you're in for a rude awakening when you hit that boss.
Yeah, I
Hold
think.
on to your butts, as Samuel L. Jackson would say.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a girl, right? A female antagonist.
Yeah, so for this game, we're doing animal-based characters, and the leader of the Chaos Order. I get my tongue tied. I'm getting a little tongue tied there. The leader of the Chaos Order is a hyena with a eyeball that's gonna be have like a crosshair in it. It's gonna have a red crosshair eyeball. She's just that's how she rolls, man. She takes no prisoners.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. So, because we didn't want this to be like uh, super realistic, we are like, yeah, let's just go full fledged like animal factions and everything like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, for God's sake, dude, she's called the Tooth Fairy, man. She just pulls the teeth from all the people that she's beaten in her arena, her little battle arena. She just rips all their teeth out and like wears them on a necklace, man. She doesn't care. That's chaos and freedom, everything they stand for right there, man.
Heck yeah. Over the top. Yeah, and that's I mean that's gonna be a running theme throughout this entire game is just trying to make this over the top as much as possible and awesome.
Oh, oh yeah. I mean, I think that's one of the first things we said is that we want to make you feel like you're in an Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone like movie. One of those over the top like crazy like one liner action hero movies. So that's I mean the tank has mini guns, it has cannons, it has NOS. I mean, this thing's gonna be a freaking juggernaut, and that's only the first tank.
Right?
It's
And
only
it
the
has a
first tank. We have multiple tanks throughout the story that's gonna be developed, and it's just each one's gonna have its own significance, and it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna
Oh
be really
yeah. One of the things I love to do in the tank right now is so you can engage the NOS and then you can power slide the tank. It,
oh, it's great, Fast and Furious style.
right.
I came around a corner one time and did that, and man, that was like I wish I was recording that.
It ain't that's not something you're gonna see in a simulator.
Oh no, oh no. Be a little worried if you did. Be a little worried. But I think that really covers everything we want to talk about for this week.
Yeah.
Everything else, we have this devlog every Tuesday. They're not going to be too terribly long, somewhere between the range of 5 and 10 minutes. But I hope hopefully this gave you guys a little bit more insight into what we're creating, and we look forward to doing more of these in the future. And also don't shy away from our Thursday and Saturday posts because they're just as juicy as these devlogs.
If not more so.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, thanks again, everybody, and stay tuned for more content.
Oh yeah.